case has been registered in Delhi after a video showing racial harassment against 3 women from Arunachal Pradesh has gone viral on social media on February 20th, 2026. The incident took place after dust reportedly fell from the girls' flat into the apartment of the neighbors below during an AC installation. In response to this disturbance, an argument took place between the two parties, which then escalated when the couple started using abusive language and derogatory remarks against the girls, referencing northeastern stereotypes such as momo sellers and running beauty parlors. Decoder is here at the Lady Shri Ram College for Women to talk to some young students from the northeast to hear what they have to say about the issue.
This is a deeply disheartening incident for the whole northeastern region because no particular fault was of the Arunachal girls and they faced such bad comments on them and on the whole northeastern region about something that was not even their fault and they were just there to defend the electrician. And these incidents need to be condemned. As long as people's mindset stay the same, the situation won't change for the northeastern people.
They were tenants. They're living in like a society. We all live in a society. We know the kind of problems we face. And it starts from this tenant-owner relationship right there. Where are you from? Oh, are you from Guwahati? Are you from Manipur? Are you from Mizoram? And they will immediately not budge in terms of prices, in terms of the kinds of food you cook, in terms of everything. So it's a very cultural, sociological problem that gives them a lot of entitlement for no reason. Like if your nationalism is related to the kind of language you speak and only one set of language, let me be clear, the kind of region you come from, the kind of food you eat and anything in that perception, then I don't think you understand what this nation is all about.
There are so many cases of northeastern girls getting harassed and northeastern girls being manhandled. For northeastern girls is amplified because there's this conception that northeast की लड़कियां घर से दूर है इसलिए यहाँ पे मजे करती हैं, like they are free so they go wild. That's the conception they have, right? And because of that they don't take our cases seriously.
Time and again we have raised this question, we have answered this question as well. But this issue of racism is not something that is only political, not something only legal. It's also embedded deeply into the sociological upbringing of people as well. There is a sense of urgency among the people themselves living here in Delhi that, okay, this is something wrong. We need to speak up. We need to prevent this on an individual basis. Things like this are going to continue having these incidents as long as the people don't understand the importance, the urgency of facing this reality at all.
I recently moved to a flat, and some other tenants wanted to see the layout of the flat, so they came in. And the first thing they said was like, "Abhi corona to nahi hai na?" And first I was confused. I did not understand what he said because he was talking in Hindi. It took me a few seconds to understand what he said, but by that time they were already inside and looking at their rooms and stuff.
Normalization that happens not in terms of northeasters but non-northeastern. You want good food, you will go there. You want the, let's say, vibes, you want to go there because that matches your profiling. A lot of contradictions that where exactly they are placing us only in terms of, let's say, how we dress up, but not beyond in terms of our existence, our social, political, legal existence of being someone from this country.
Many of us come from a state land to Delhi, right? So the problem is our parents are so spooked by what's happening to the northeastern people that what they tell us? They tell us, don't stand out too much, don't speak up too much, don't come in the spotlight too much. I mean, isn't the whole point of college, university, going into the spotlight, like getting your job, like getting your career, right? Like striving for success, right? Isn't that what everybody wants? Some kind of solidifying your name. But we are in a way, the system has become such that we are forced to subdue ourselves. That shouldn't be the case. If India is a country as well, then that we are allowed to be there.
The man said in an interview I saw last night that it was the heat of the moment. It didn't look like it. It looked like he held on to those beliefs since a long time, and that was the point where it all burst out into what he said to that girl, and he just called it heat of the moment, and the situation was like this. That is why the reaction came. Even in the apology, it was not looking like an apology. It was looking like a justification for their actions.
As we can see from this conversation, there is a deep-rooted sense of apprehension amongst these young students and others like them. An FIR has been filed against the couple and they have also been subsequently arrested. But is it enough? Real action and real inclusion demand larger change.